The state Supreme Court issued 3 rulings this morning. They upheld both the voter ID law and the domestic partnership registry, but the decision that has a lot of people talking today, the ruling on Act 10. It was a 5-2 decision to uphold the law, and it's a major victory for Governor Scott Walker. Our Jonah Kaplan got a chance to talk with the governor this morning. Jonah, what's his reaction?
Yeah, Vince, the governor, obviously a big smile on his face, not just because he said that he loves fair food, but because of the Supreme Court decisions, state Supreme Court, which he said really validated all of his legislative accomplishments. We did catch up with him, and he spoke glowingly about the court's rationale.
I think this is an affirmation that what we did is legal, that it's constitutional, and I hope it's one of those that's kind of a move-on point. People realize that that can no longer be challenged, at least in the state court.
Walker hailed the 5-2 vote, upholding Act 10, which was his signature legislation. Act 10 limits collective bargaining powers of state employees. The governor credits the law for lowering taxes, something he thinks will matter to voters.
Not only for our base, but for independent-minded voters, we're looking to look at the facts and make an objective decision. This affirms a clear difference in this race. We will allow Act 10 to go forward.
Plenty of other people here at the fair shared their opinions, including someone else who sat up on this stage during the opening ceremonies, Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett. The mayor called the Act 10 decision disappointing, but not surprising.
Obviously, I don't support the wide range of Act 10 and taking away people's right to organize. So I'm disappointed in that part of it. But again, I'm not surprised given the makeup of the court.
The court today also ruled in favor of a law requiring voters to show a photo ID at the polls. The governor and mayor disagree on that too, but they each recognize that legal fight won't end soon.
We think it's a common sense reform. I have, like most people in this state, it's not much to get one of these. In fact, we even offer it for free.
This isn't the end of voter ID. Obviously, that's going to be decided ultimately in the federal courts.
And as we come back here to the fair, you could see live actually a throng of people behind my colleague Todd Hicks. That's Democrat challenger Mary Burke, Scott Walker's opponent, speaking to reporters right now about some of these Supreme Court decisions and I imagine other issues that she wants to bring up as well. You'll hear from her later on all of our news programming throughout the afternoon and evening. We're live here at Wisconsin State Park. Jonah Kaplan, today's TMJ4.
All right, Jonah, thank you very much. And again, as Jonah indicated, we will have a reaction from candidate for governor Mary Burke coming up a little bit later in our newscasts this afternoon. More ahead here on Live at 12:30. Up next,